This was the beginning of the game that put humanity's fate on the line.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Let's Play Zanki Zero Last Beginning. We are on floor 6, and I think we're just about finished with the chapter. This place. Never forget my time here. Wanted a room for staying in contact with Mani. We held meetings and shared reports using the video calling system here. This is the place I last spoke with him.
Sheesh.
We're not going to place the X-key. You better not be lying about that.
What?
Do you really think he would?
You know.
And the X-keys were made by Mani. Rachel was involved with them, right? Why is he taking us to Mani? We have better luck finding the key there than at a hospital?
Listen.
Oh, the X-key is definitely here. The original X-keys were only made in limited quantities. 8 to be exact. They were all stored here in the hospital, so this is where the implant surgeries would be done. Besides. And of course, yeah, there's 8 of them, but Satya had the old style X-key that doesn't cause the unnatural. What you get is one of the big confusions I have about this game thus far. Because what is the point of the new ones if it causes them to die? Like, I don't understand why you would add that as a feature. Many facilities no longer exist. In this room, I watched as Mani and the world came to an end. It happened less than a month after you were all implanted with X-keys. It started on the other side of those monitors, spreading beyond the other side of the other side. I was powerless. All I could do was look after myself. Year 2018. Hey, that was last year! Hirosaka Memorial Hospital Communications Monitor Room.
What is this alarm? What's going on at Mani?
Luciara's self-replicating beyond capacity. The storage tank burst and it's spilling out.
So yeah, that's what caused the. Was it the case? Okay, so I'm gonna make a weird reference here. There's a Doctor Who episode where this repair thing comes down, and the first person it runs into is wearing a gas mask, and so it goes around trying to put gas masks on all of humanity because it thinks that we need those to survive. Is this sort of the same thing where Luciora is injecting Cleone into people because it thinks that people need Cleone?
This is no accident. Someone must have...
No, Gra.
What the hell?
So yeah, there's a Cleone. I hear scientists scream out in agony. It's truly a scene straight from hell. I watch some of them mutate into Cleone, while others are impaled by tentacles. And of course we make the girl the one that gets impaled by tentacles. Japan!
That's right. Dr. Terashima! Doctor! Are you there, Dr. Terashima? Answer me, please!
Oh, we've gotten ourselves in a bit of a pickle.
I kind of wondered how you react to the situation.
I thought I saw those anti-clone activists poking their noses around here. They've done it.
You're alive. What in the world is happening?
They most likely modified Luciora's programming with a virus or something.
He's awfully calm about the world ending, although he may not realize the full extent of the problem yet.
It's completely out of control, spreading endlessly and overtaking humans with Cleone cells. And that's not even the worst of it. Luciora was found leaking out from the extend machines we've hidden outside of Mani as well.
How do you know that already? You hadn't had time to investigate.
Those machines were connected here via the network, so they were also infected by Luciora. Boy, looks like my plan to lower the risk by hiding them in different places is backfired.
How would that lower the risk? I guess you were worried about anti-clone activists destroying your research. Okay, I was thinking the risk of discovery, but no, it's the risk of...
Doctor.
Yeah, okay.
So what does this all mean?
It's the end of the world as we know
I
it.
guess it means we're done, so the world's pretty doomed now. Though I'm not sure if this is the outcome the culprit had in mind.
Can't be.
Luckily, the Unit 2 we hid in that garage and Unit 10 from the hospital are both standalone.
Interesting, okay. So yeah, it is interesting that they put a unit in the garage kids. I guess that was just sort of like a sick, ironic twist.
The Luciora in Unit 10 should be safe. You still have a tiny bit of time left. Implant the X-key into yourself right away. There should be one left of the newer model over there.
You want me to become a clone too?
It's the only way for you to live through this desperate situation.
Okay, I wondered how he would end up with an X-key. I actually thought that Terashima would betray him and make him an experiment too.
By my calculations, Luciora's rampage should end in about 20 days. There's a timer function on the extend machine. You know what you need to do, don't you?
But what are you going to do?
Become the boss of this chapter?
Dr. Terashima.
Life comes full circle, Mamoru. Even if you lose your physical body along the way.
This is actually, I'm like, it is interesting. I really like his character. He may be, in terms of characterization, everything. That's one of the problems. The Garage Kids are a little bit flat.
So.
Oh, there's the Luciora.
It can't be. Dad. Dad!
Geometrically multiplying the lives of Luciora turned all of humanity into Cleone. Once transformed, they simply sought someone nearby with their tentacles and linked together. Lands were split open and sea levels rose. Those were destroyed and sent adrift. Those who weren't yet turned to Cleone were likely swallowed by the sea as collateral damage. And so, the Earth and humanity was annihilated. Humans were turned to... I actually thought that might be the case because all the Cleone have people names. I mean, all the Cleone we fought and transmitted ourselves could have been... No wonder. Yeah, they could have been our acquaintances, friends, lovers, family. They likely lost most of their intelligence and memories. They didn't know their own names anymore. Sorry. I'm okay.
Oh no.
Luciora sounds like a virus from a video game that turns people into monsters. They're actually not too far off. Viruses and nanomachines have much in common. The human body into tentacle weapon, Leone, one of Luciora's primary functions. Is this the military weapons research you mentioned earlier?
Right.
Yes. If I was more aware of it, of course. He needed advanced clone research. As a result, he can possibly create human clones, and also brought on this tragedy. What are the chances of there being other survivors? Are they underground shelters?
Presumably.
Well, the nanomachines would have penetrated any shelter unless it was absolutely airtight. Someone's alive out there. The consumed machine humanity counter would be 9 or higher.
What?
So yep, it's the 8 of us.
Besides,
No, this way because of you lot. Kitty, I can't see. Kitty, move. You can't. Don't give me that bull. You don't get to say such things of all people. Mamoru? We're nearing the end of the journey.
Hey! Whoa!
Why is there a dude in here? I'm hearing squelches, and I want to... Interesting.
I'm moving it.
I can actually make like a isolated area over here. I had not realized that. Yep, I thought I heard that. I have myself a concern because
No more messing around.
I hear another one too. I am glad that you can find out so much by listening to this game. There's the other one.
Yeah.
It's pretty rude to spawn them. Okay, there's that. My God, it's a little bit sad. Okay, my strategy for those of you that haven't been keeping up, because how could you be keeping up? Because I haven't just been showing it all. But my strategy is the kids are by far the weakest, like, people that we can find.
There.
Interesting, that switch is
What is
suspicious. Failure for success rates are under 1%.
Is it edible? What is this?
Okay, but my strategy is that I've got a lot of kids in the party, except for Minamo, because somehow she survived the whole time. But if you notice, like, they are healing over time. So that's what's kind of keeping me alive. If I get super not okay,
Is it edible?
then, you know, I can just actually hang out for a while, and, like, I'll heal back up to full. It takes a long time, as you can see. Like, Rio's healing 1 hit point every few seconds. But I'm recording now, so you know what? We're being dangerous.
There it is.
Oh, here comes... It's still fresh. I run a finger along the blood smear on the wall. Could it belong to Kurosaki? And if so, who is Kurosaki killing? There's only Fiona in there, although I guess he could be killing them too.
Everyone.
Oh god.
Yeah.
It's Kurosaki's song.
Look.
Is this part of your performance, Dr. Ichio?
No.
I never prepared something like this. I told you before, I had plans to come to this hospital.
Presumably.
What is Kurosaki's doing?
Look alive, everyone!
He's still following us. Kurosaki's always been tenacious like glue.
Nope.
Yep, but something's sticking out to
Sure.
me. His stickiness is bothering you.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's just up ahead. There's a room in the center of the floor that contains an extend machine. So our X-key should be there.
We can do this.
Enjoying some music, is he? I guess he doesn't see us as a threat.
Let's go.
Right.
Let's give him a taste of how it feels to be hunted.
Yeah. You want to die?
Oh, there's a spare X-key for you too.
My.
Really are such deplorable sinners. I glance at them and look away. He gets very defensive about his research. This is the worst research in human history. Well, it ended up this way because of you lot. She has no right to say such a thing. Interesting. Does that mean it's actually not Terashima that is the boss? It's Kurosaki? I still don't feel short of guilt after hearing how the world ended. Emotions for that day spread through my heart and dropped like a drop of jet black ink. The oceans, as far as the eye can see, is unbelievably tranquil and beautiful. There truly is nothing left. I'm also curious what kind of procedure it is to get an X-key in you, that one person can do it by himself.
Maybe it was a miracle this place was saved. Or are you the one who kept me safe, Dad?
Your dad isn't actually God, even though he thinks he is. But what am I supposed to do now? Well, what hope do I live for in a world like this?
We were fools. The entire world paid the price. Because we decided to play God.
How? Where did we go wrong? I'm trying to make his voice a little more like his actual voice, since some of these are being voiced as well. Why do things end up this way? Sachika, the Garage Kids, and Yosuke Kurosaki.
I see.
It's your fault. It's all because of you kids. That's why the world ended.
If you lot hadn't met Sachika, she wouldn't have had to die. If you hadn't killed her, my father and I wouldn't have started our clone research.
That's also, granted, I realize he's a little unhinged, but this is also the kind of logic that annoys me, like where you trace it back to what was the first instance that led us down this path, and you blame them for not seeing the entire path before them.
Luciora never would have existed, and it wouldn't have infected the entire world. Humans wouldn't have turned into Cleone, and I never would have been left behind!
Oh, he almost threw them in the ocean. Why throw it all away?
It's not over yet. That's right. I must remember why I kidnapped and performed surgery on them. It was all for the sake of getting revenge.
Here's the other question. When we first wake up, we're in adult stage, not in child stage. I wonder why. Fortunately, I'm a human clone myself. I have all the time in the world. First, I'll need to search. Find another extended machine that may have drifted somewhere in the sea. Go back to that place I will never visit again. So I wonder if he only has 14 days to get everything prepared, or... because it has a timer, so in theory he can have all the time he needs as long as he keeps setting the extend machine to resuscitate him after a certain amount of time.
This isn't game over. It's time to start a new game.
Spent many years and months setting... Okay, then yeah. He can just set the extend machine to keep extending him. That's probably also why, because we know that a lot of the creatures are created by the waste of us. And he kept having to extend several times while getting everything set up, which is why there were creatures set even before any of us died. Using the timer function on the extend machine, Unit 10, extend myself even though I was alone. Survive the harsh world without civilization. I trained my body, little by little. Okay, so, and that's also why... It's interesting, though, when he extends, although I guess he keeps resetting the extend machine, or the X-key, to keep up with his new body. My body reverted to its previous state when extended, but with a slight update each time. Enough time invested, the result of my training would be reflected in my body. Once I completed all preparations, I extended everyone with the extend machine on Garage Island. With that, my revenge story had begun. As I'm sweating, I wiped the forehead with the back of my hand. Despite the sweat, my body is abnormally cold.
Well...
Mamoru, I'm sorry.
You mean...
You've been looking like you're in pain. It's Sachika's fault, isn't it? Her eyes, her voice, it all rubs me the wrong way.
Give me a break.
If you don't know why you're apologizing, don't bother. More importantly, Mr. Kurosaki will be waiting for us up ahead. He seems to love killing you, after all. I'm trying to contain it, but I can't help to seem to take an aggressive tone with her. If I bleed now, my blood is sure to be darker than Kurosaki himself.
Here? There. I can't.
I don't know what this is.
Ready? No more messing around!
Concentrate.
That's creepy as heck. Okay, I just want to check this room out.
Yes!
This also gives me time for Rico to heal. Oh, it's one of these blood rooms. With apparently nothing in it.
What's this?
Okay, based on what they've done so
I know
far...
what this is.
Oh, this is...
Looks suspicious.
the fact that music is just going Okay, Rinko is not quite up to 100% yet, but you know what? We're going, guys.
Looks suspicious.
So, okay, I can get to the safe room
I'll take it. What is it?
without running into Kurosaki. That's what I was not actually sure about that. Let's go ahead and save just in case. I would love to rest and heal everyone.
This is.
Unfortunately, she'll die. So, it's not really an option. I can't ever make anything. I'm always missing... I'm missing potatoes and lettuce? I feel like I shouldn't be. I guess I've gone through all of the meat in easy supply. I could always go get more, but it's still a little bit sad.
Can't go there.
Here we go, guys. Then with the card key and into the room. This is our journey's final destination. Is that true? I feel like there should be a Sachika chapter. Sometimes I extended myself here. Here I see the familiar extend machine and... What? There's a white something I don't recognize in the middle of the room. Well, that's Kurosaki. Although he does look a lot different. With a chainsaw. So he rises and speaks directly to me.
So, you've come to kill me, teacher.
Kurosaki?
Hey!
What? He looks different from before.
Don't tell me.
Kurosaki's using Cleone too?
Impossible.
Well, I suppose it isn't. Everything Festus and creatures, so naturally, Kurosaki had the same ability.
If you want to fight, I'll show you no mercy. I protect myself.
It's interesting that he thinks that I want to fight him. Or like, I don't know why myself was in quotes there. Is he talking about Haruto? Because they do look very similar. He flashes something in his left hand next to his face. So that's the first one he's holding.
Don't tell me.
Sounds like just like opens his mouth wide and swallows the object.
Oh no.
Presumably.
Card key. We need the spare X-key.
What?
That's not it.
Normally we wouldn't. I always kept it locked. Kept it in the lock.
What?
Oh,
No, we can't the X-key unless we defeat Kurosaki. The black sheep enveloped by white snake's roars. But this long, with the overwhelming capacity for violence, Kurosaki all too well. Maybe he's not the one to be hunted yet.
Come on now.
Maybe we should come back later? Except for one.
no.
Either? What do you mean either? Ether?
What?
Sachika won't go easy on you either. Won't cry or run away or lose to you again.
Yeah!
Beat Kurosaki so I can see Haruto again.
You hear that?
Because Haruto is my precious friend. Strong look in her eyes reminds me of...
Sachika. That's right.
Let's do this!
See, anytime I run away, of course I'm gonna kick his ass.
Yeah!
He's gonna do some move again. I don't expect to change Kurosaki's appearance. He's all we got, or we'll get wiped out.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're still functioning, but they're worth a shot.
Yeah!
We'll fight the nightmare from that day ends here!
Let's end this for real this time.
Prepare you. can't lose this fight.
Well, that was fast. Interesting. Come on, man.
That's me. Hey.
I dodged that, just so you know.
The hex.
What the hell?
Too heavy.
Well, we lost.
Take that.
Okay. Is that it? Did I just win? Is he not smart enough to leave? I mean, I will totally stay here.
Shouldn't we be going home?
Nope, we should stay here until the battle is done.
Gonna try using it. Here goes nothing.
Okay, this is a little silly.
Gonna try using it. There it is.
Psycho is the only one that doesn't heal over time. So he does eventually learn. So I mean, but I do feel like this is definitely the way to beat him over time. I think it's doing percentage damage because it does seem like we started doing a lot of damage and then we ended up, you know, it must be doing like 10% of his health or something, 2% of his health, something. I mean, some amount. So when he gets to 0, I probably have to hit him once.
Shouldn't we be going home?
No. Oh, I thought he was dead. I guess I need to use Mamoru. I want him to be able to move.
Gonna try using it.
I'm an idiot.
I'm going to activate.
I don't know why the hell I like blanked on what buttons to push. Alright, doing 6 damage. My.
Is this it?
I always move away because I know he has an attack that can
We're in
hit.
trouble now. I'm going to activate. Is this it? I'm going to activate.
Okay, well this would have been a cool. I mean, he's so overwhelmingly more powerful. This is not a bad way of doing it, but it does feel a little bit. Because it's just like get him into one corner and just do the same thing. I think the difference is that I sort of feel like this should either kill him or end the fight quicker than this. Is it a little appropriate, assuming that I win, that Mamoru will be the one to obtain victory? Because that's definitely some sort of percentage-based thing. As long as he's still doing damage, I'm going to keep sitting here, guys. Like, he will die eventually. Because earlier when we were hitting for 1s and 2s anyway. So it's not like going out there and risking myself is going to make this end any quicker.
We're in trouble now.
We are in trouble now. Ah, what's the health bar? Okay, now die. Just die.
Glad that's over.
Okay, and he died. Saki's massive body is enveloped by Luciora's light as it breaks down into white sand. We won! You guys, we won!
All right.
Hell yeah!
Everyone.
We did it, didn't we? He was no match for me. Goodness, you did great too, Yuma.
Oh well.
Saki got what we came here for. To celebrate their victory, I found the key in the pile of white sand to pick it up. Now we can get the X-key. So we can take it to the sim machine. Let's go. It's interesting, they knew you had to come here to beat him. This is the final step. With the X-key in my hand, my revenge will be complete.
Nice. Is this it?
Okay, so I do want...
I'll hold that. Nice. This might be useful. Nice.
Okay, so I'm not actually going to finish up with just him alive. I'm going to go back to base, revive everyone, because if I don't do this, I'll start... If there is a... This may be the end of the game. Like, it's acting like it's the end of the game. It feels really weird to have a chapter for everyone except for Sachika. So I'm acting as though we're going to have another chapter, and if that's the case, they'll start with, like, no equipment, and that's probably bad. But I will see you all the next time. I will make my way back up to floor 6, pick up the rest of their stuff, and it'll be great, guys. Look forward to it.